Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lightsabers buzz and droids go beep. Jedi's out here fighting, barely getting sleep. Sith Lords scheming with their evil grin. Meanwhile, I'm just broke, can't afford a spin. Yoda said, do or do not, but he ain't seen my parking lot. The Force is out, oh wag, my speeder's got a crack SWTOR. My snacks, I want my credits back. Cantina's packed, bounty hunters in line. Relax dancing, but the jukebox won't shine. The bartender's mad, says I owe him a drink. I tried the Jedi mind trick, but I think I stink. Blasters, pew pew, chaos in the air. Ewoks on the loose, stealing all the chairs. Huts laughing loud, eating frogs for fun. I'm stuck in this galaxy, someone help me run. The Force is out, oh wax stormtroopers on my track, my lightsaber slack. I want my credits back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
On my credits back.
Dum 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 dum. I met a Jedi selling spice, said it's for the temple's might. A Sith Lord's running a food truck, Sith witches with a side of luck. Droids on Tatooine making TikToks, R2's dance got 10K unlocks. Everyone's gotta hustle, even Yoda's in the shuffle. On the Sith side, hustle, the credits flow. Lightsabers swing, but business grows. Dark side, light side, who can know when everyone's got a quota to show? Dum 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 dum. The bounty hunter started a band. Boba's bassline's got out of hand. Revan's podcast, Dark Light, gets 50,000 hits a night. The Republic's selling branded merch. Jedi robes now on church alert. It's all a game, a cosmic joke in the galaxy far and broad. Jar Jar's a crypto kingpin now, selling young and corn with the bow. Yoda's doing yoga streams. It's stretched too, or so it seems. On the Sith side, hustle, the credits flow. Lightsabers swing, but business grows. Dark side, light side, who can know when everyone's got a quota to show? So when the Force feels like a grind and destiny is not what you signed, remember this galaxy's abyss. May the credits be with you. That's showbiz! Republic's hope crumbles to rust. Breathe on shadow, paths unclear. Ancient war zones, death draws near. Sith versus Jedi, who will fall? Lightsabers clash in the temple hall. Dark side whispers, hear the call. Sith versus Jedi. Burn, burn them all. Sith versus Jedi. Sith versus Jedi, who will fall? Lightsabers clash in the temple hall. Dark side whispers, hear the call. Sith versus Jedi. Burn, burn them all.
Ancient wars, endless fight, lightsabers glow, red or light. Sith Lord steer, Jedi preach, galaxy burns, who'll teach? Force, lightning, cracks, hypocrisy stacks. Sith or Jedi, who cares? Powers the game, pull the stand. Moral code, just harder. Sith or Jedi, who cares? Who cares? Twilight smugglers, spice in hand. Wookiee growls, they make a stand. Mando's blast, Vibro blades hum, but sock table so here we come. Blasters, fire, droids conspire. Sith or Jedi, who cares? Powers the game, pull the stand. Moral code, just harder. Sith or Jedi, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Sith code, I'm cold, darker than a black hole. Hey. Peace is a lie, so I'm texting your soul. Hey. Lightsaber red, dripping like hot coal. Hey. Jedi on a run, they're losing control. Hey. Huckatail deal, stacking credits in the vault. Hey. Blasters on stun, nah, that's your fault. Hey. Force choking dreams, yeah, I'm taking this off. Hyperdrive broken, you ain't making the jaunt. Ay. Sith happens, baby, it's a galactic grind. Dark side dripping, yeah, we're one of a kind. Ay. Sith happens, better watch your mind. Force so strong, leave your whole crew blind. We like dancing, vibing in the cantina. Yeah. Droid serving drinks, so it's slick margarita. Ay. Lightspeed flex, got a ship named Serena. Ay. Kessel run records, I'll beat you by Cena. Republic spies lurking, thinking they clever, but I'm cloaked in the force, unseen like forever. Mandalorian armor, drip heavy as leather. Stormtroopers aim trash, couldn't hit a feather. Yeah, holocron, hustle, I'm stacking my loot. T7 droid rolling, yeah, he's cute but astute. Got a saber in the boot, double bladed, it's cute. Dark council on speed, I'll execute the pursuit. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah! All my niggas got time. Yeah, so! Yeah, blasters spitting hotter than Tatooine sun. Sith Lord scheming, every battle's begun. Got credits in my pocket, smuggling for fun. Jedi try to preach, but I'm already done. Yeah. Lightsabers flashing, I'm dodging the swing. Huts talking trash while the cantina droids sing. Holocron stash where the spice runners bring. I'm the galaxy's king, bow down to the bling. Oh. Sith and giggles, war in the stars. Speed is zooming, leaving burn marks on Mars. Force push, force pull, caught in the sparkle. Republic drama, it's a fight in the dark. Yeah. Dark side drip, rolls blacker than space. Hey. Jedi on the chase, but they losing the race. Hey. Force choke a fool, leave him blue in the face. A Mandalorian jetpack keeps me out of disgrace. Yeah. Cantina's popping, I'm the DJ in here. Droid bartender serving Corellian beer. Republic spies lurking, but they tremble in fear. Got a Wookiee for backup, so let's make it clear. It's too cold, but my bars stay fire. Yoda spinning riddles while my empire's higher. Droids beat boot, but my rhymes rewire. From Korriban to Coruscant, I'm the star they admire. Yeah. I'm the star they admire. Yeah. I'm the star they admire. Yo, galaxy divided, I'm the chaos ignited. Light side, dark side, both feel slided. Sith spit fire, Jedi too quiet. Force push a fool, now the temples are riot. Holocron stack, knowledge I'm hoarding. Lightsaber out, cut through like Jordan. Her cartel deals, credits they be snorting. Smugglers move spice, the Republic important. Sith or Jedi, pick a side, don't lie. Sabers flashing in the sky, watch them fry, they can't deny. Sith or Jedi, gotta live, gotta die. Star Wars live, yeah, we ride till the stars collide. Sith or Jedi, I'm a bounty hunter, got no allegiance. Jetpack flames leaving trails of grievance. Carbonite froze fools for convenience. Target acquired, profit my genius. Wookiee in the cockpit, bow cast loaded. Hyperdrive broken, ship corroded. Republic troopers, they all exploded. Empire laughing, wars promoted. Yo, Mandalore's mask in the vault so cold. Eternal empire, the story's retold. Revan's ghost whispering, secrets unfold. The old Republic, a saga of gold. Of gold. Holocron buzzing, Darth Vader's my cousin. Dark side flex, force choke, got him gushing. Sith drip, black robes, red saber flashing. Korriban swag, yo, the tombs where I'm smashing. Jedi talk peace, I just talk destruction. Lightsaber humming, percussion to combustion. Blasters in my holster, droids on my payroll. I run the galaxy like it's my personal fiefdom. Lightsaber swing, pew pew on repeat. Old Republic grind, dark side in the street. Tight thunder drumming, the force side deplete. Bow to the Sith or get wrecked, face defeat. Yo, I'm the illest Sith Lord, Malgus ain't got nothing. Eternity in my grasp, hyperspace stunting. Smugglers talking spice, but my empire's frontin'. I crush a Jedi's dreams faster than they force jumping. Hot cold, my soul even colder. Saber on my hip, weight heavy like a boulder. Yo, I'm wild with the saber form style, bipolar. Split a Jedi in half like I'm slicing through a folder.
In the sky, I get a feeling that we're all gonna die. Come on, honey, give me one more try.
Well, hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic. If you did not guess. It's going to be our last chill night of the week before Arc Raiders drops tomorrow. I thought it came out Friday, but it's tomorrow. I thought the 30th was a Friday for whatever reason. So I'm even more excited now. Tonight, we're just going to take it easy. We're going to continue with her story so I can finally finish this up. I want to get to the end of this big chapter here. And then we will create our new character, our agent. So that's the plan. Top of the evening to you as well, Sir Tanis. Okay. Our cruise skills. What is for sale today? Fearless Buccaneer Pistol. That's actually kind of cool. Kind of like that, for being honest. What's the shooting animation look like? That's pretty sick. Oh, I might have to get it. Alright, I have to buy it. And this is why my stash is full of stuff. Nope, don't buy two of them. Not do that. Okay, login rewards. Cool. All right, what do we need to do? Let's stay focused. Let's stay on point today. We need to get some stuff done. Okay, so where do we need to go for this? Let's summon Lana here. You know what? Let's roll with HK right now.
Awaiting your command.
Send everybody else out on some tasks while we wait.
Right. I work better alone anyway. Appreciate your trust.
Yeah. Trust. That's what it is. Great way to level your guys up, though. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's why I'm trying to hustle through this. That was my whole plan last time, was to just get through this major story beat, and then we're going to put her on the ice for a little bit. Because I had been grinding her pretty hard. That sounded wrong. Playing her. That doesn't sound better. I'm just gonna stop talking now. You know what I mean? Alright, so we need to do... Where do I go for this? I don't remember where I went for this thing. Gather some supplies. What supplies am I getting? It's been too long. Mission log. Is it flashpoints I need to run now? Maybe that's it. Ruins of Null. What's that for? Jesus, my thing is packed. I think there's a vendor in here, right? Okay, what do we not need? Alliance rewards. Ooh. Cool. A new vehicle. A vehicle. Gourmet ration pack? He likes a gourmet ration pack?
Unexpected surprise, monster.
That doesn't make sense. Alright, what am I keeping all this stuff for? Sorry, I'm trying to reorient myself as to why I was doing certain things. Okay, I don't need that. You could get romance done. Then you can do work on your next agent into the family tree. Expanding the family. Ooh, I like it. All right, did I... remember why I was doing certain things? Don't really like those. Okay, let's figure out where we're going. Two Alliance Landing. Well, hello, Sarah. How are you? This fine evening. Alright, what the hell are these? Why do I have these in my thing? Hawaiian barbecue. What is Hawaiian barbecue? I'm sure I've had it. But at the moment, I can't picture what that is. Maybe I need to go down. Look at my map. Oh, I also saw your latest drawings. Those are really good. Staging room. How in the world did I get outside? I remember going outside, but how did I get there? Spam rice and seaweed wrap. That does sound good. Burger patty rice over easy egg. Sounds so fancy. Oh, that sounds really good. You guys made me hungry. Maybe it's through the... Okay, maybe I remember. Tannis needs that protein. Maybe it's the ship landing? I don't know. Been too long.
Admiral Ago's doing the best he can, but with our limited resources, things are tough.
So what are you guys doing with your night? Anything fun? Is this how I get outside? Yeah, texture is a little odd, for sure. Pretty good though. I'm not a texture person though. Except for whatever those weird, like, water rice noodle things are. Those are gross. Did not like them. Okay, so this is my ship. Yeah, sometimes if you eat stuff like that long enough, it does kind of just become... That's it now. That's all I like. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I might just have to restart this. Can I? Oh, I never started it. That's why. I gave it another chapter. What chapter am I in? For Halloween, nothing. That's not the very exciting answer. I will probably be here streaming Arc Raiders. That will probably be the next all-encompassing thing in my life. I don't know the last time I've actually done something for Halloween. It's probably been 10 plus years, I imagine. Used to have a friend, soccer friend she would make the most elaborate parties. Like her life revolved around Halloween. And it was the food. Everything was themed. The food was themed. It was probably a week's worth of work, if not more. The house was just thousands of dollars spent on this. It was insane. But that's what you like to do, I guess. What active quest do I have going? I don't understand. Oh, this is so stupid. Wait. Can I do it now? There we go.
A man can have anything if he's willing to sacrifice. solemn vow. You will have nothing. Your privilege is the dirt.
Birthday's on Sunday, so I don't think that counts. Unless you're just rolling Halloween into the weekend. But yeah, 20 minutes of eating. Yeah, it's exactly. It's way too much work.
The oath you swear, the
Plus, I don't even know enough people to invite to a party anymore.
they are yours alone. Your freedom will be the wars you wage.
Such good cutscenes.
Your birthright, the losses you suffer.
Oh, now I get it.
Your entitlement, the pain you endure.
I know, these are probably the best cinematics in gaming.
And when darkness,
Whoever did these just went hard.
you will face it.
If you watch them all stitched together, it's so good. It's like a movie. I don't even know how old these are at this point. They look great. Admittedly, I've watched these way too many times. Uh-oh. The anger is rising. No, brother. He looks so evil.
Come with me, son.
Come with me, my son. All right. Okay, so that's how you get here. Yeah, that's right. I started this, and then I ended it. It must have kicked me back out. Okay. I got a backpack on. That looks dumb. Procure wilderness survival gear for safety. All right. Oh, I should get my white drip back on.
Valkorian, we need to talk.
Do not presume to manipulate me. We are not Sith, and the Dark Council is dead.
Dead.
When you kneeled before me, I thought you would become my greatest ally. How wrong I was to believe that.
I built an alliance to punish Arkan for what he's done. I've honored our bargain. It's time you did the same.
I am not your servant, and you have trifled with my patience for the last time.
Oh shit. He just ghosts at me. It's quite the facial contortion. You have a cool pew pew? Nice.
Lana, come in. Something happened. I need your help.
Lana. Lana. You bitch.
Friends cannot hear you.
You brought me here. Why?
Sometimes evolution requires a push or a sacrifice. You have forgotten what it means to face death alone. I will remind you.
Ooh. Lana.
Path has been laid before you, but you refuse to tread upon it. That will change.
Hold on. Before we do anything, I need outfit change. I remember how to do it. Hold on. It's coming back to me. Yeah. That's what we needed. Why is that backpack, though? It's so stupid. Your backpack. Highway to the danger zone.
Can you sense the predators closing in? They smell your weakness. They would feast on it.
Psh, please. You know who you're talking to? That's right. That's what I thought. This shit does have a lot of self-importance. Got quite the ego. I forget how enjoyable just hack and slashing everybody down is.
You have a destiny to fulfill. I am tired of being disappointed by your lack of progress.
Lack of progress? I built a whole freaking army. What are you talking about? Like something has happened between chapters here that I'm not aware of. What am I doing here? Rebel blocks this cave. Yes, I'm aware. Can I just break the rebel? Tame creature? I tame you? Oh. Okay. Let's go up here. I thought Vishy and I were tight. Where'd you guys go? Nice. All right. 2 more.
My son blindsided me because I allowed it, but you were weak.
So I'm gonna tell my son too when he blindsides me. Oh, you guys want to hear a story? So today, I got home. My son had a garage sale in the living room. And I went to pick an item to purchase. And he said that'd be $100. I said, I don't have that kind of cash on me. He said, oh, that's all right. You can use card. I was like, well, I haggled him down to $1. Thank you. Thank you. I will do my dastardly deeds very well. Have fun writing. We're all gonna have to read this book when you're done. No pressure. All right. Base entrance. This way's blocked.
My son struck a killing blow against you. Had I not interfered, you would be dead. Perhaps I should have let you go then.
What are you talking about? I beat his ass. I think we have different memories.
Warship, a legion of allies, and my immense power at your disposal. You remain incomplete.
We need to go to the tape and prove to Vitiate that I spanked him. Without his power, I might add. All right. Ba-da-ba-ba. I think we're gonna need to go around. Oh, never mind.
You have mastered the dark side of the Force. It is not enough. It never was. Until you embrace your full potential, you will only be a pawn of fate, never its master.
If you have all the answers, let's hear them. Start with why you let your son betray you.
Arkan saw what he wanted and claimed it. What is your excuse for failing to do the same? The future is not a river to carry us. It is the ocean in which we drown if we are not prepared. You have 2 destinies, Outlander. In one, you defeat Arkan, claim the Eternal Throne, and remake the galaxy.
I like that.
In the other, you die alone, unmourned and forgotten. I brought you here to taste that defeat.
All right, we're gonna do this. Man, I'm not doing a lot of damage. So how the hell is he fighting me? As a Force Ghost. Or whatever he is. Or am I fighting myself? Is there a lesson in here? And if I have to take him all the way down, it's gonna suck. Honestly, don't remember. Been a long time. Sounds like Tannis's character's laugh. Can never get away. Tannis, are you Valkorian? This is gonna be a good 2 hours later cut. Spit on him. Spit on him and call him Daddy. Daddy Valkorin. Okay. Got a freaking tree on my head. So he lives inside my body and he wants to kill me? Which would mean he also dies? Or at least loses his semi-physical form? I don't know if he's thought this out. Alright, there we go.
Pitiful. Why did I ever believe you could change anything?
You have no idea what I am capable of.
There we go. That's the kind of response I like.
And neither do you. Therein lies the problem.
Don't you turn that on me.
This was a fraction of the pain my children can inflict. If you do not finish your training, become something greater, you will feel the full weight of their rage.
You keep saying I have to become more than I am, but you never explain what that means.
You demand a simple answer, refusing to look for it within. That is the essence of your failure.
Okay.
I cannot stay to protect you any longer. There are matters to which I must attend, but I will leave you with a final token of my favor. Fulfill your destiny, and I promise to return.
You can exist outside my head? Where are you going? And why?
It is pointless to explain. You will understand when the time comes.
I hate the answer. Game over. Is that just for fun?
Cheer up, big brother. You're making me sad.
Father won't face me himself.
He's punishing you for stealing his chair.
He isn't angry. Father never feels anything. Not even when Vexen died.
He was a good brother. Brought me gifts from all the worlds he conquered.
I freed you from Father's control. I hope that earned your support.
My loyalties lie here, Arkan. Always.
Yeah, we do need to set that up. I'm definitely down.
Now what?
Now what? We'll carry you, buddy. Carry you all the way. That's 64 though, that's good. Why do I still have this dumb backpack on? Where am I? Who am I? Examine. It's a big book. Mic on. Font size. Author. Kao Sindarik. Combat techniques of a Jedi battle master. Did I not reset my... Oops. I could have swore I... Hold on. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I need movement. That's what I toggled it to. Oops, that didn't work. That's not right either. Hold on. Insert. Oh yeah, I did toggle it to insert. Why can't I do it? Oh, there it goes. Wait, is there downstairs? There is. Let's try the cockpit first. Hollow image of a young teenager rests in the center of the locket. He reminds you of Theron Shan. Ugh. Gross. All recently used travel coordinates have been erased. Interesting. Collection of information on the culture. Is that cool?
You're unworthy of the dragon's fire.
Hello? Tython Training Grounds. Techniques to achieve Jedi Enlightenment. Trash that. Corbin Training Facility. Exercises in harnessing Sith power. There we go. Sounds more like it. Studies of the Force. This device appears to be under construction. However, it seems to have limited functionality.
For millennia, Jedi and Sith archived their knowledge in holocrons. These legacies preserve the wisdom of great minds. The focus was often on exploring mysteries of the Force, not the practical matters of government. After all, Jedi do not seek to lead, and it is in the nature of Sith to force their wills upon others. But a few sought to understand what it truly means to lead a civilization. These are their teachings.
All hail the Empire. A serene place for meditation. Yes, let me meditate here. Meditating here has given you insight into the wildlife of this planet. Nice. These parts appear to belong to a lightsaber. They don't seem to be functional. Aspects of the Force, the light and the dark. I think it's trying to tell me we need to be balanced. This pot smells of root leaf stew, a dish commonly served on Tython. You don't like it. Information lore about the Knights was cool. A journal. Oh, hello. That's it. Personal or a journal of day-to-day highlights since the author arrived on Odessen. There's no name or signature included. Ship look like it's been here for a little bit. These heavy logs were clearly cut from surrounding forests, but there are no drag marks to show how they could have been brought to camp. The precision and scorched edges of the cuts suggest a laser or plasma tool was used to fell them. Or a lightsaber. Okay. Why are we lifting him? Proving a point. All right. Let's follow this path. See where it leads.
Here you are.
Oh, hello.
Wasn't meant to be.
Mission complete.
Job is done. Have a look.
Odessen River Valley.
I've waited for you a long time.
Satil. You're looking old.
Welcome to my home, Outlander.
We're gonna flirt with her. Please be real.
Master Satil Shan, I dreamed about meeting like this. Tell me it's really happening this time.
Whatever you believe this is, I'd rather not know. Yes, I'm going to offer a meal. Stop rushing me.
You okay?
You survived an ordeal. Come, sit. There's food.
Don't take this personally, but you've gotten strange.
I think we both have. Many things changed while you slept in Carbonite. I led the fight to save the Republic from Zakul. Nothing prepared me to face that enemy. I failed. Again and again.
This camp isn't new. You've been on Odessen for a while.
When the Republic surrendered to Arkan, I gave myself to the will of the Force. I left the core worlds and found this planet. We've been here for years, waiting.
So she Yoda'd it.
We? Is there someone else here?
In the Force, we are never alone. We sensed your awakening on Zakul. Felt the presence of our old enemy guiding you. We witnessed the victories and defeats leading you here. When we found you in that clearing, we faced a choice. Bring you here, or end you there.
You're saying it was pure chance that you found me out there?
Of course not. There are unseen influences working through me. Valkorion, and especially you. Valkorion strengthened your bond to the Force. You may be the greatest of us all, but your old training couldn't prepare you for what's to come. You have much to learn. Follow us. Seek the answers throughout the valley. You will know when you find them.
So this is like a Force Valley. All right. She didn't give me any food. What a bitch. I wanted a snack.
There is no greater challenge than to change from within. But that is what we all must do to survive.
Why don't you help me? That's cool. I'll just do it by myself. There. Okay. Crikey, it's another one. Shade Stalker. You wanna go, big boy?
The most powerful among us couldn't stand against the endless legions of Zakul. Even the Sith Empire learned that lesson too late. On countless worlds, I watched Jedi sacrifice themselves to delay inevitable defeat. We will not let you meet their fate.
No? I love it when you can get a kill off of a lightsaber throw. badass. Because we got these bonus things. We gotta locate 3 lost holocron. You guys. These are elites. Alright. I'll tangle with the elites. Yes, you shall. All right, so some bioanalysis here. Just because. I feel like we're getting a little too nice. Alright, so I don't see...
I went to Zakul in secret to see the Eternal Throne myself. I still bear the scars of that journey.
What do you mean? You should do that. That would level them up pretty good too. Really, we could probably carry your agent through any of them. We'll be nice. I promise. I promise. He won't bite you. What's that? Training pole. Can I jump? There we go. Whoa. All right, look at that. We're doing some real training. Like that was kind of cheating, but whatever. Where the other one of these holocrons at? Oh, they're even labeled on the map. So stupid. So stupid. New to Hammond Station, soloed it to do the final boss and rage quit. Yeah. I've been there. We all been there. Okay, so they're over this way. Really? It wouldn't give you the option? It's kind of weird. That's the worst thing too when you try to run it on a vet and you like even on purpose and you get through most of it and you get to the end, it's like, oh, I can't do it. I think most of them I can solo with this character, no problem. There's a couple that still give you some fits or just take way too long to do solo. Okay, let's go this way. What is this way? Anything? You solo a master, that'd be impressive. The other holocron is up here, maybe? I see it. I see it. Gimme. Do it. Destroy them. Use your hate. Well, hello, Ashley. Why am I being creepy? I don't think. Maybe just a little bit. It's Tannis' fault. Really? Okay, so I did that. Where's the last of these holocrons? Got the one up here. Right? Is there another one up here? Over here? Must be up here. Yes, what is new? What are you doing? What you doing? Where is it? It's not in the water, is it? Look up here, maybe. No. Nothing. Here, maybe? Good night, Tannis. Sweetest of dreams. Ooh, look at you guys. All red and angry. Where's this other holocron? Need it. I don't need it, but I want it. I want to get all three. All right, here we go. Jump. Jump. And you can do it. Come on, jump better. There we go. All right. Down? No. Already got the one here. I got the one over there. What am I missing? There isn't one here. Right? Right? Swear they put it up here. Something stupid. All right, must be this last one then. Must be down here. I thought this was the first one though. Like and subscribe. Or Josh and Baghdaddy will visit you in the night. Sounds terrifying. Tanis will come up on you and... I wish I could do that laugh. I did it. Found it. Can I mount here? No. Night, Tanis. Okay, let's go. Hello there. I just spanked you. Welcome to endgame, bitch. All right. Okay. We need to go up here? Down there? Where are we going? Where are we going, Sean? I can't make that jump. Oh, y'all. Watch this, Sean. Yeah, you like them moves? Ooh, what is cold for you? It's like 50
On Odessen, light and dark exist in
something here. It's perfect.
forming a nexus in the Force. There is another world like it. Zakul. Arkan and his knights learned to use the Force in a different way from Jedi and Sith. It's why we couldn't truly defeat them.
No, it's because you're weak.
What makes Arkan and his followers so different from Jedi or Sith?
Jedi approach the Force as a companion, and Sith try to enslave it. But Arkan's knights believe the Force is their reward for serving an ideal. They swear their lives to the Eternal Emperor. The more they honor his commandments, the greater their power. The knights obey their master without question, sacrificing everything for his triumph. Devotion makes them strong. You must become stronger.
Right now it is currently 44 degrees. It was a high of 56 today. Tomorrow's 55, 52, 51, 52, 54, 54, 57, 55, 57. Extended forecast. It's perfect. Must become stronger.
If the enemy is willing to sacrifice everything, what price can we pay that they won't?
Everyone
Good point.
has limits. You must
Ugh.
send
Darth Mar. You bitch.
Darth Mar.
Valkorion destroyed my flesh, but not my reason for being.
Yeah, I bet that was a great little break from the overwhelming heat.
You never cared about becoming immortal. But I guess dying changes everything.
Denying the void's embrace taxes me, but I will not leave our empire undefended. After my defeat, I sought an ally to make things right again. But only one in all the galaxy was my equal. We met on this world. We argued, explored, and found an understanding. We now pass that knowledge to you.
Last year was 98 for Halloween. Seriously? That's insane. I can't even imagine that. I think we had a Halloween, I want to say maybe 6-7 years ago. It was like in the 30s and snowing. That happens very often. But usually it's always raining for Halloween, it seems. This one's looking pretty good. Teach me your ways, my adversary.
Jedi and Sith have found a way to work together. I want to know how.
No one is more surprised than I am to be here in this moment. But I trust the will of the Force.
We do not offer empty platitudes. We do not promise easy victory.
All we ask is that you listen with an open mind and learn from our failures.
To forge the future, you must first break with the past. Victory over Arkan requires new perspectives and new weapons.
Follow the will of the Force into the wilderness beyond this camp. Find what we left for you and meet us in the cave.
Interesting. Okay. So Teal needs a new haircut. Rocking like a 90s do. Alright, so we gotta go this way? What is up here? That I need? Guess it's not up here. Up and around, maybe.
Won't be conquered through passion or righteousness. He has emptied himself of weaknesses like sentiment and morality.
I don't have any of that either. Basic switch. All right. Building a lightsaber? I already have one of those, and it's really cool. Yeah. So what's a diamond painting? I meant to ask you that the other day, but I forgot. Like, are you painting a diamond? I don't think that sounds right. Assuming this means It sounds like something intricate, and I would lose patience with very quickly. It sounds like something I would start and then immediately 30 seconds later go on board. No. Okay. That's probably a better way to explain it. What in the world? That is way too involved for me. So those like little pins? No, you're crazy. I've decided. It is decided. Looks like something my mom would do. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Your enemy stole his empire through deceit and murder. He's accustomed to the dark. You must strike where he's blind. From within.
Strike him from within. Match the little beads to their picture spot. Does it tell you where the picture spot is? You just gotta look at it and figure it out. I'm not honestly sure how long I could do that. Might be a good test for me. Over under 10 minutes. Oh my god. So many little pieces. No. No. Nope. I'd also kill my back by doing that. I'd be leaning over, all hunched over. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I applaud you for doing it, though. That's great. Hope you have fun with it. With your grandma puzzle. You might be the youngest person in the world doing none of those, though. Maybe you can take it to bingo with you. That's exactly what it is, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'm happy it's relaxing for you, though. But that's exactly what it is. Ugh. Get a headache just looking at it. What do all those numbers mean? Is that how many pieces? If you have 3,607 number twos, that's it. That's the end of it. You love bingo, of course you do. You and Tracy can just go play bingo. You old relics. Where am I going? Where's this last one? Tell me. Tell me where I go. Is it up there? I've already been up there, though. It's all right. You've ascended. Baggies can be numbered and you match them to the pictures in the squares. Yeah, it's probably not as complicated, but it's as boring. Yeah, you probably would. She'd probably like that too. I'd have as much patience for bingo as I do that. I do not understand the thrill. My brain needs to be very preoccupied at all times. Otherwise, I'm just pacing. Where am I supposed to go? Don't understand. Shit. Tell me, Sean. Is it up here? I gotta go up and around, maybe? Over here? Tell me, Satil. Alright, we're gonna assume it's up here. They have a local fair here, and every year she goes and plays bingo for hours. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Right from my face. Higher level intelligence, be happy with simple activities. Probably. That's fine. I'm fine being dumb. I watched a video the other day. Okay, win so much money. The probably the most you can probably win is like $100. I'm not sitting there for $100. Please. Motivate me to do anything that I don't want to do. You probably need to be at least in the... Well, it depends what it is. I don't know. I'm not very money motivated. You have to offer me some big money to consider to waste my time. My time is valuable. Anyway, I watched a video. Speaking of stupid people, there's a video of this lady who had to call somebody. She couldn't get out of her car.
Enough to defeat Arkan. His eternal throne and the fleeted commands are the greatest threats our galaxy has ever faced.
Hold on, Satil interrupted me. Anyway, this lady couldn't get out of her car because she was like, I don't know where the buckle isn't working. And she was trying to unbuckle it from the left side. And it took this person helping her, made fun of her for a good long while and told her to reach over to the right side. And this lady just starts busting out laughing like I just wish I could have that level of dumbness. Be a good life. You can win 500 to 1,000. To be honest, I don't know what the cash prizes are for this one. This is like a all-day bingo thing that just keeps going all the time. You can just jump in and jump out. But even 500 to 1,000 is not enough to motivate me. I value my free time very highly. No, it's not my loss. I'll be at home having lots of fun. Be in my comfy pajamas. A cozy lag. Do I need something in here? What am I trying to get? There we go. Ba 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 da ba ba.
Code teaches us to break our chains, but freedom is not your ultimate goal. You must anchor yourself to power. When Arkan lies defeated, your destiny is to take the eternal throne. Any other path will lead from
Well, that's all right though. Sometimes some weeks just be like that. Just do what you can do. Rest up. I'm pretty tired too, to be honest. A little bit of struggle. I have to force myself to get streaming. I can't miss a day. Heaven forbid I break my schedule. Usually once I get rolling though, not as bad.
The force is in motion. And
Man, I like 7:30 to 8:30 time slot though. Ooh, I just really start dozing.
We'll show you the new way.
I think I even passed out for like 10 minutes. It is a nice cozy day today. So I said it's the calm before the storm tomorrow. Tomorrow I arc. Yeah, I definitely went too hard on that. All right, up here. How is it already 10:30? I need to make it through this. I always forget how relaxing this game is, though. Might not have to be the best for streaming content, but I don't care. I'm having fun. I thought it did too, but I was wrong. It's tomorrow. I thought the 30th was Friday. I don't know why. I should have thought of Halloween and went, no, 30th tomorrow. Usually games come out on Thursdays, so that makes sense, but I don't know. My mind was just, calendar was off a little bit. It is exciting. So I'm hoping I sleep good tonight so I can come in with some hot energy. Come in strong. I'm on the wrong side. Damn it. I'll use my jet boots. Forgot about these. Best investment I've ever made in this game. Leave work early. That's like blasphemous comment. Can't leave work early. Outrage. No, plus I got a lot to do tomorrow. Thursdays and Fridays are usually. Well, every day's busy really, but gotta get stuff assembled tomorrow so we can get out the door Friday. There's a lot of perks to running your own business, but the downside is you have to always be there. Otherwise there's stuff that doesn't get done.
I dismiss the Jedi Code. I was wrong. There is no death. There is only the Force. And it has a plan. The will of the Force is a flowing current. You can follow or fight it. But it is always there.
Darth Mar's a traitor, sounds like. I do want to take some time off though in November. Tracy and Cooper going down to Florida. Thanksgiving. I'm staying here. So I might take a couple days off and just chill, do a lot of streaming, get some stuff recorded. Be a nice time. Trick or treating at the zoo. That sounds cool.
Tick tock, tick.
Valen, what are you doing here?
Tock. Tell me, do you believe in the future?
What? Yes, and you aren't in it.
I have a future, Valen, but you don't.
Just the way I like it.
She's crazy. I love it. They need a creature. Yeah, she's basically a creature. They need a character like Valen and using new Star Wars, just unhinged. Yes, she's got family in Florida. That's where she's from originally. Moved here when she was youngish. But yeah, she's like from around the Tampa area. Most of her family's still there. I am. Maybe not the second. I mean, it explains her weirdness. Florida people. It's like a different world down there. Just kidding, Florida. But not really. If you're watching and you're from Florida, though, I appreciate you. I have no desire to go there, though. One of my buddies that lived in Michigan just moved to Florida because his wife's in the Air Force, and he said it's like the worst place ever. It's just hot and humid all the time. There's a few months in the winter when it's okay, he says, but otherwise it's just the worst. So you wake up in the morning and it's already extremely hot and humid.
No more holding back. Never again.
Yeah, basically, I think yours. Not much better. He lives in that very, like, upper panhandle part of Florida that's actually in central time. It's weird, like, almost all of Florida's in eastern except for that little sliver. But yeah, he's closer to your neck of the woods. Yeah, I don't do humid. I would never be able to game. Especially games that put off a bunch of heat. my room already goes up about 4 degrees when I play very intensive games. Can't imagine doing that in the humidity. Yeah, it is weird. I had no idea. She wasn't real? What?
I fought Arkan's sister. Valen was right here. No, that was merely a warning, a vision.
You don't say.
A bond to the Force as intense as yours brings with it powerful insight.
Heed what you saw.
What's going on with your haircut, man? That's just ugly.
And behind her, many others. They will all try to stop you. The weapon you wield was built for a different war, a different enemy. It no longer serves you. It must change.
Yeah, not much of one, but they tried. They tried.
You want me to build a new lightsaber?
You will create a pure extension of the Force's will. One you alone control. With it, you can unite 1,000 stars.
1,000
We
stars.
offer to add our strength to yours, but you must be the guiding hand. Focus the power and decide what form it takes.
I don't like Mar, but let's begin. We'll keep him. I want his power though.
Ready when you are.
Let's craft a new saber. Let's focus on transcendence.
There's no limit I can't surpass.
That's right. Those look nothing like the parts I picked up.
It's
kind of cool though.
That blade is part of you now. The next time you face Arkan in battle, he will not be ready for you.
But violence can only destroy. It doesn't inspire others to greatness, and it can never rebuild. Only a leader can do that.
I once thought it enough to be the unstoppable force between my people and the enemy. I faced Valkorion and refused to bend. That choice broke me and doomed the worlds I sought to defend.
I sent Jedi to fight an enemy I didn't understand because I believed in the justness of my cause. Those deaths still haunt me. We know what it means to fail those who counted on us. We would spare you that pain.
Spare me your whining.
It's better for me to learn from your mistakes than repeat them.
Your one-time power base was impressive, but in the end, you were still only one facet of the Dark Council. Leading this alliance is unlike anything you have done before. Directing the war effort is a mere fraction of the burden you must bear.
You must not only know when to fight, but when to retreat, or even to make peace with your foe. There is an oasis not far from this cave. Your final lesson waits there.
Yeah, Mara's a bitch. I was very happy when he died. We didn't see eye to eye very often. And by very often, I mean all the time. Partly because he would boss me around from his giant fleet of ships, and I would get my little ship, and I would have to do all the work. But supposedly we're both on the Dark Council, but yet I had to do everything. Let's see, I never forgave him. Let's try this new saber out. Let's see what it looks like. Outfitter. Yellow, eh? Now how I feel about yellow. Maybe we can do some... What do I have for crystals? Go purple maybe, I guess. Be kind of cool. I do like a balanced color with our new powers. Can't stand a lazy bossy hoe. Yeah, that's exactly what he is. Could not have said it any better. Well, he died a horrible death, so it was alright. Valkorion just lit him right up. And I just took a knee and went, I'll serve you. Don't fry me.
Forget what your old masters taught you. Not even Valkorion understands. The Force is not an ally, slave, or transaction.
We're gonna have to buy a new crystal, I think. What a nice in-between color would be cool. It was. It was indeed.
Paradox. It empowers and imprisons. It destroys and unites. It binds the galaxy together and tears people apart. It has a will, but needs a commander.
Ooh, the Force needs a commander? Are you gonna say that's me? I will command the Force. Bend it. Pink. You know, that's actually probably not a bad choice. It is kind of a good balance. All right. We're going to look into pink. There's lots of options. Even for pink, I think there's like lots of variations. I don't think I've ever had a pink saber, so it'll be kind of cool. Hello. I think you have some growths you might want to get checked out. Get a biopsy on that. Yeah, I like it. I like pink. Well, hello. How are you? Welcome to the chill stream. The almighty algorithm has brought you here. Well, that's good. I like it when it works in my favor. Just like the Force. It binds us. Has a will of its own. Without the algorithm, though, it's a scary place. I tell you, I had my YouTube account for this channel is not the one I watch stuff on, and I accidentally left it logged in on my phone. Was watching shorts without an algorithm. My God, is that a... Whew, that's a place. What was popping up was all over the place. I was very confused. You're sick? It's 3:43 a.m. Doom scrolling. I get that. I'm unfortunately up at that time too often as well. Sucks you're sick though. Hopefully you get better. Interested in MMOs? Semi-hardcore WoW player. I like that. I also play WoW on this channel quite often. Went pretty hard the last couple months. Little bit of a break. I've been kind of in an action mood lately. A lot of Battlefield, gonna play some Arc Raiders tomorrow. Even got into For Honor a little bit. But yeah, I like to dabble back and forth between Star Wars: The Old Republic and Classic WoW right now. It's kind of my two MMOs that I'm spending the most time in. Yeah, we're all big Star Wars nerds here, and you came to the perfect spot. Especially Old Republic. I love this whole universe and story. It's so much better than mainline. We do need an option to reset algorithms. You're right. I don't know why they don't have something like that, to be honest. Yeah, I missed out on the WoW phenomenon back in the day. I didn't have the internet capability because I lived in the middle of nowhere back in that time. So I watched all my friends play it though. So now I kind of got back into it. I started with retail, but like I said, never played it. Wasn't familiar with the story at all. They did not explain anything to me. They just threw me into some places, were shuffling me around to different areas. I had no idea what was going on, and I'm a big lore person. So I was like, I need to figure out what's going on here. So I kind of gave up, to be honest. But then I realized my subscription worked for Classic. And I was like, I'll try that. And I tried it. I loved it. Because it was slow paced. It kept me in one area for like 4 to 6 hours. And it was kind of giving me a better story understanding. Got into the undead quite a bit. That's my main right now. Undead Warlock. But yeah, I want to try a hardcore run at some point. You are right. I did play Turtle WoW too. I have a couple characters there. That's really cool. I really like that a lot. But yeah, I'm going to try retail again at some point. That's going to be my end goal. I got like a years long venture here, working my way through. I want to get through all the expansions and kind of experience it all. Fellow Warlock main. Nice. Yeah, the Warlock was the best. It felt like it had the best story. And I don't know, it was the best to explain things. And even the side quests felt connected to the main story. A lot of the other races that I played, I don't know, just didn't quite click to where it was making sense. But yeah, I love it. Can you tell you some stuff about it? Oh, buddy, can I tell you some stuff? It's not that long to reach max level, to be honest. You can get through it. So when you start, you have your main class story, which you can play for free. By the way, it's pretty long and extensive. You can get, if you just do like, if you're a big side quest person, do all the side quests, which all are voice acted and cutscene stuff too. That's the best part about it. Everything is like, has a cool little cutscene, and I love this game for that reason. But But if you do all that by the end of your class storyline, you're up to max level, which is 80. And then after that, you have expansions, which there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Yeah, and that's the best thing. So you have all the expansions to get through, and then you can do that. Flashpoints are what this game's version of dungeons, and you can run them just on story mode, but just to get through them. There's veteran, there's master mode, which is insane, and there's also operations, which are kind of like a raid, basically. This game's version of a raid. They have PvP stuff. I really like the war zone. That's kind of like a control the objectives type of game mode. They have other ones too. They have hot ball. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff to do. It's not as like, I would say, as like PvP heavy as some games are. But the story stuff, if you love Star Wars, you will love this game. Like, I mean, each class has its own story that's very unique and very different. Like, you can play Sith Inquisitor and a Sith Warrior, and they're two completely different experiences. And there's some like small overlap as far as like places you visit, but as far as like they each have different characters to talk to, different storylines completely. It's amazing, really. So if you like Star Wars, you'll love it. Even the gun characters are really cool. Most people wouldn't think to do that, but the bounty hunters, troopers, agent as one of the best storylines in the game. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to very soon. But yeah, I've been playing this a long time. Made a bald Sith. Roleplayed as the biggest psychopath. Yeah, it's great. You can go, this stuff, the writing in this game is very early 2000s. You would never get away with it now. You can be straight up dick if you want. Be so evil. It's great. You can like straight up slap people. You can force lightning the hell out of them just for talking back to you. It's great. You want to be as evil as you want, go for it. Yeah, it's great, honestly. And you can play it. You can do a lot for free. So even if you wanted to like test the waters, it is obviously the best way to play is through subscription because you get more XP. I think a bigger inventory. There are definitely perks, and you can't do some like dungeon stuff, but you can do a lot being free though, for sure. Yes, exactly. That's my favorite. That's what this lady is here. She's she's my Sith bitch. She's full on psychopath. Right now, this is the Fallen Empire expansion. Much later on, she's already max level through her class story, through the first 3 expansions. This is kind of towards the endish of the game, but yeah, she's full on evil Sith, and I love it, to be honest. Yeah, Bounty Hunter I've started. I haven't finished that yet. I have so many things I can do. You can fix her. I don't know. She's pretty pretty up. She's pretty far on the dark side meter. Her dark side stats are, and that's the thing too. The dark side, the more you have, the more your face can turn evil looking, and your eyes turn evil. It's great. You can also turn that off though if you don't like it. Yeah, I just calmed it. Look at that. Look at me go. But yeah, she's on like her forced journey right now to find the ultimate power, because we're facing an evil that's just too great, even for my ultimate Sith. But yeah, you have all sorts of cosmetic options. I have all these different outfits. If you're into like character customization stuff, you have no shortage of options. It's fantastic. And you can actually get a lot of stuff in game. Like you can buy tons of armor sets for grinding stuff out. And how like end game armor works is pretty cool compared to some. You don't have to run dungeons and stuff to get armor. You can get parts to then either buy the armor or craft it, which is cool. I like the way they do this. So I don't have to run the same flashpoint 50 times and get annoyed with it. That's kind of what was my biggest problem with Elder Scrolls Online, was doing end game armor sets. And it was just like, oh my God, I can't stand doing this one more time. And it's just a random drop of what you get. And I get the same thing 3 or 4 times in a row and go crazy. So yeah, I love the way they do everything. But yeah, the game is like, they made it so you can get through your story stuff like pretty easily if you want. So anybody can experience it and have fun with it, but then you can make it as hard as you'd like, essentially. Yeah, I have all sorts of outfits. I'm a little crazy in that regard. I'm a big, I like to have something for every planet that I go to. Like when I get to Hoth, we're putting on the spacesuit. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to get back into retail and see what, now that I kind of have a grasp on what's happening, I think I would be not as chicken without a head. Yeah, I don't know how many characters I have in this game.
Violent confrontation. Impressive. Some believe you're destined to walk this path. Others think you make the choices that decide their fates.
Your alliance will collapse if you do not know yourself and the ideal you serve. Do you understand?
There is no destiny. My choices make all the difference.
Your way is clear, and so is ours. Do you feel it, Mar? The Force draws us elsewhere.
The exile on Odysseum is over.
A new path has opened thanks to you.
Be a bad time.
To follow it.
Unfortunately, I still have some time. Isn't Legion Remix? Yeah, it's going to be a bit probably before I dabble back into retail anyway, so that's good. I can just straight up kill Sateel. Yeah, I can imagine, because I remember when I played it, I don't know how many hours, probably 20 hours maybe when I first started, but yeah, it is a lot. They don't really piece it out to you either. They're just like, here's all of it right now. Absorb it. Oh yeah, but this game also takes place, if you played Knights of the Old Republic back in the day, about 300 years after that. And there is some references to that game in here too. And places, if you're observant.
Nothing's more important than staying to help me defeat Arkham.
Our time has passed. This is your war to fight. Trust in the path ahead.
What?
The Alliance awaits.
My war to fight. Bitch, where are you going? She's just taking off. Yes, I think, was it 3 to 5,000 years? Something like that. Yes, there is a Revanite cult. Sure is. Yeah, Revan's a big part of this story. He's a player in the early expansions, especially. Legion was most cinematic expansion. I do love a good cinematic, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I can repair. Where's this droid at? Yeah, you get your own ship in this game. Get all sorts of cool things. Oops. Where are you guys? I hope so. I mean, I think you can still do it now, but if they wait too long, I mean, it's getting a little up there. There could be some other good options, though. I always thought Michael Fassbender could make a good Revan. He's kind of like the perfect age. All right, I made it back home. Good. Extremely powerful. It's a lot of it's like solo focused, like your stories like heavily solo influenced, and you can have your companion obviously like that comes with you everywhere. Like I have HK here. It's my little buddy. But yeah, they have all the romance storylines, lots of options in that regard. You can kind of decide who to kill, who to bring with you. It's very, but yeah, it's very like solo until you want to delve into the PvP or the co-op elements. You can also run like, the cool thing is though, so even if you wanted to play with a buddy, let's say, if you both are kind of doing the same questing together, you can do that though. It lets you do that. You could holo call in if you're not in the same area. It'll actually put you as a holo call. It's really cool. Even Disney had to put respect on my boy, keeping him canon. Yeah, they recently did a graphics overhaul a couple years ago. They first started with all the planets, and they made them look a lot better. Like this game really does look pretty good for its age. Especially characters, they did an overhaul too with all the races. And actually recently they just did something where they added even more colors. There's quite a few races you can pick from. Yeah, it is beautiful. I'll show you like the... Oh yeah, there is guilds, there's housing in this game. It's really cool. You can do a lot with that. You can spend a lifetime just decorating your lovely abode. I just love that they give you options. How do I get out of here? It's over this way. In game to do stuff. You don't have to buy everything. That's the great part. I'm so confused as to where I am. Chicken without a head. This way's out, right? Yeah. I know some people don't care. I love decorating. It's just I can get really into it. Yes, you can. You can actually. I have some. Yeah, this is Odessin. But yeah, the map is actually huge in this game. You got, so this is the entire place. And within all of these, there's different. You got Hutta, Nar Shaddaa, Quesh, Makeb, Fleet. Oh, there's also excuse me. There's also like Starfighter mode. You can actually kind of fun. You can do big space battles in your ship. You can like upgrade your little pilot thing, and you kind of fight with a PvP thing as far as objectives. And Korriban, Drummond Koss, Zayast, Orikan, Yavin 4, Terrace, Tatooine. But yeah, there's all sorts of places you can go. They're all huge. This world's massive. Yeah, this is a old ass engine too. This is like a heroic engine from back in the day. I don't really know how they're pushing it as far as they have, but this game runs really well. Very rarely do I have technical problems, if ever. Nar Shaddaa is really cool in this place. I actually have my house on Nar Shaddaa. It's actually, let me see if I can go there. Hold on, I can show you that. Yeah, I can. So yeah, this is Nar Shaddaa in this game. It's really cool. I love this place. But yeah, it actually has a casino and everything here. Yeah, I just bought this place not too long ago. You can customize any of this stuff too. Like your landing pad. All these tiles are basically options to place stuff and do it as you will. Yeah, I have yet to really decorate, as you can tell. I do have my throne though. But yeah, you can put like stuff. You can sell stuff, armory, all sorts of things. Use it as like your base of operations. Of course, you need a giant gun out front. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is that. Yeah, it does look a lot to that. It actually looks more like Coruscant in that than Coruscant does. What other housing do I have? Cost City. Deep within town. Smuggle me into the stronghold. But yeah, I like this. You can basically go here from anywhere and just return back to where you were. Yeah, like the underground. I don't know if you watch Clone Wars, but yeah, like a lot of that underground area. It's really cool.
Sub-level 4 open.
It absolutely would be.
So close to a new kill record.
We should have canceled her mission when the commander disappeared. She's unstable.
She's ahead of schedule, and the casualties are acceptable.
So glad to have your support.
The relay station is only 3 levels away. Be prepared to slice the Gemini frequency the moment you're inside.
It's not too late for Havoc Squad to finish this op right. Demolish the whole facility.
Over your dead body.
Or yours. Let's not be picky.
If I were an assassin droid, you'd all be dead.
Where the blazes have you been?
Seen this Sith lady a lot.
I'll give you a full report later. Tell me what I've missed.
Everything. We've had to improvise without you.
Blast it. Sky troopers. At least a dozen. Almost ran right into them.
I know. She is basically that, to be honest. She's made some questionable decisions in this run so far.
Come in. No,
she's not Max like Max Darkseid for nothing.
Plan. If they capture her, turn her against us?
I warned you this would happen. We're going in.
That's exactly what I was going for.
Kaleo had her chance. It's your turn, Major.
We won't let you down, Commander. Havoc Squad, move out.
She's nightmare fuel. You have mail. Profit and plunder.
Still no word from Major Jorgen or Kaleo.
Everything within a kilometer of the spire has been locked down. No signal gets in or out of that zone.
I warned you that Gemini frequency mission was dangerous. If they're alive, it won't be for much longer.
If they're dead, so be it. We still need to sabotage the Eternal Fleet, and the Gemini frequency is our best chance.
If they're dead, so be it.
Anywhere near the Spire without fighting every defender on Zakul. We don't have the forces for that. I'll alert you the moment I hear anything, but until then, we're just wasting time here.
We could all use a break to regroup. That includes you, Theron.
I'm too tired to argue. Oh, almost forgot. Hilo Viz asked to see you, Commander. Wouldn't say why, but it sounded important.
Yeah, they really did. Fun trivia. In episode 1, Darth Maul blinks exactly once when he gets cut in half by Obi-Wan, because the contacts were apparently very painful and blinking made it worse. Oh, yeah. That's right. I remember that blink. He looks a lot like Atton from Star Wars The Old Republic 2. Or KOTOR 2. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. He's only here because basically, I won't spoil everything, but this army of Zakul, that's quite the name, isn't it? They're basically an overwhelming force that has forced the Empire and the Alliance, or the Republic, to work together and form this alliance that I am in charge of. So all of my enemies and friends have all had to coexist to form a super group. Or like the Beatles. Theron. Where do you meet him? He's like an alliance or a Republic spy, and I don't remember where you meet him at. Yeah, he's basically like Atton from KOTOR 2. Reskinned a little bit. Oh, nobody should definitely trust her. Although you probably could, because she doesn't lie. She tells you exactly what she's going to do. And when she's going to do it. Which is usually murder your face. Unless it benefits her. She's sort of conniving. She's very ruthless, but she's also a manipulative monster. I have a lot of roleplay when I do these things.
Hey, Commander, got a sec?
What's on your mind?
We're doing our best to keep the supply lines running, but most of the people I deal with aren't exactly philanthropists. We can't keep running this thing on goodwill and borrowed credits.
It really is. KOTOR is great. I love both of them. Those were like my games. No, they really don't. And that's why I love this game, because it feels like those games just, you get so much more of it. Yeah, whenever I play, especially this game, because it makes it easy because you have so much choice. Like in a lot of these games, especially MMO specifically, you can do it, but it's hard to roleplay because all the decisions kind of funnel into the same thing. This one really does give you can be a total space dick, or you can be anywhere in between on that spectrum. And that's what I do when I pick my character. I will pick their direction as I go, and then they stick to it, even if it's not a choice I like. Because I know some people that kind of just go with like a choice in the moment, which is fine. But like my Jedi counselor that I made here, he's a goody two shoes, follow the Jedi to the code kind of person. And I don't want to make those choices a lot of the time, but I'm like, he would. So I go with it, which is cool because then you get unexpected consequences of those moves. Yes, I played the Jedi Knight games. I played all of the Star Wars games, to be honest. I grew up on all that stuff. But yeah, for an MMO, this gives you a lot of choice. And they do a very good job of kind of weaving it all back around to where maybe it's kind of in a similar outcome, but it feels like you did vastly different ways to get there. It's very creative MMO building. This was definitely ahead of its time back in the day. I still think it's hands down the best role-playing MMO ever made. It's just not as like PvP multiplayer focused. It has all that stuff, but that's not the focus of this game. It's more of a enjoy the single player stuff, and then you can dabble in those other things as you please. Which I personally like that approach, but I see why some people maybe are just like, let's go raid all the time. That's it. Jedi, Outcast, and Academy, the best lightsaber combat, and not even Fallen Order Survivor got there. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's pretty good. Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, Survivor and Fallen Order, they're great games, but I don't like the animation feel of it. I prefer like I don't know, more control in what I'm doing. It kind of feels like you're just like they kind of Assassin's Creed it, where it's like you're stuck in an animation loop, which is fine. It worked for the games, but yeah, I might agree with you. I'd have to go back and play them again. It's been a long time. Yeah, that's really cool. I do like that. I thought about doing that at some point, doing a stream or video series, go back and play that stuff. Sekiro at home. That's great. Yeah, that's not wrong. I liked Fallen Order a lot when it came out. Survivor was bigger and better, but it felt not enough. It had a very Spider-Man feel where maybe the first game was so good that it almost was punished by its own success to some degree. I wish it would just do a more of an open world approach. I just want that game made where it's like you're saying, with a more of a physics based lightsaber combat, but open world. You can go do different missions and kind of do things at you as your leisure. And I don't know. I'm not sure why that game hasn't been made yet, to be honest. I mean, I love a good story game, but I'd love something like that. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Love a good sub. Yeah, I want to do, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. It's always the time thing. Yeah, my buddy and I, we always talk about that. We're like, man, why can't they just make an RPG that just do... It's like, it's sitting right there for somebody to do. And I think the only maybe reason... Yeah, exactly. KOTOR was great in the time, especially. But yeah, it doesn't need to be that. I think the only reason it hasn't been made is because of the licensing fees. That's the only reason I can think of that would be a hindrance. Because like most people are talking about Battlefront. Like, why isn't there another Battlefront game? And on paper, it seems like an obvious thing to do. It would print money. But then I think about the licensing fee that probably comes with that from Disney, and you're looking at, I don't know, 50%, let's just say. So then if I start breaking that down, I'm like, well, is it really worth it for them to do that versus making another Battlefield game or whatever? Whoever's going to, some game's going to have to get pushed to make that game. And then I do wonder if it actually isn't as viable as I think it is. Yeah, I haven't played, what is the latest Ubisoft game? That one that wasn't great, but maybe got a little bit better. I have it on my, I actually bought it really cheap on sale. It was on dirt cheap sale. And I was like, I'll play it on the channel. We'll run through it. I have my like second channel, Games Played Slowly, that I do a bunch of RPGs on. And that's going to be that's all I do there is just play RPGs, do like Let's Plays. I kind of started separating my content, but Yeah, I want to get through that at some point just to see what they put together, but yeah, I know. I won't either. Honestly, though, they could have even just kept supporting Battlefront 2 and just kept adding more heroes or something. I don't understand. Yeah, the bounty hunter girl with the pet. That's the game of it. It was like something with an O. Outer... Not the Outer Worlds. What the hell is it called? I have to look it up now. Star Wars Outlaws. There we go. It was the first thing on my Steam. Yeah, and I read it got better. They fixed some stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's not great, but I figured it would be a whatever. Go through it. Have a laugh at Ubisoft's expense.
You're saying we need a steady income.
Or a really big slush fund. But look, I didn't just come here with complaints. I know a guy with a habit of showing up when someone's in need. He's reached out with an offer we can't really refuse, much as I might want to. You should meet him.
With Ubisoft, I kind of always said, like, they start making a game, and then they're like, man, this could be great, but let's just stop it. Meh. Like, none of them are bad. They just... And I can see potential for it to be great. But they just stop and they're like, that's enough. We'll just leave it right here. I don't understand why. Like, they look great. A lot of the gameplay is pretty fun, but then they just kind of stop there. Let's just give you objectives. Go here, go here, go here. Climb something, unlock some stuff. Then the worst thing about the games is how they level scale everything. It's like you're leveling up, everything's going good. Then you get to a point in the story where you got to grind 4 or 5 hours to do the next bit of story. God, that pisses me off. They were good back in the day. Rayman 2 was great. Original Assassin's Creed was great. But what was the Assassin's Creed with the Egyptian pyramid stuff? Whatever one that was, I played that a couple of years ago just for fun. And I was having an okay time with it. I mean, it wasn't terrible. But then I got to a point where I had to grind 4 or 5 hours to get to the next part in the story, or I had to just like ram my head into a wall and try to complete it severely underleveled. It was like they just make it so you have to buy the experience packs or whatever. And it's like, okay, shove it. Origins might have been it.
So he's what? A loan shark?
No, just a liar. And a cheat. And a thief. The only thing to trust about him is that he can do what he promises. Hear him out.
Mirage was the other one. That was the smaller version. Smaller scale. I think that was the one after I think it might have been Origins.
Well, this has been an interesting diversion, but I think it's time to wrap things up. I call.
I know a Sith that's pleased with herself when I see one. I fold.
So soon? Must be quite a hand. Let's see it.
Yes, it does.
You discarded every chance you got. Never locked a card.
It's the best thing about playing MMOs.
Astronomical. You cheated.
They wait on me.
You sure the old boss of Sith intelligence wants to admit some shifty alien got the better of her?
Wasted no time turning the card table into a graveyard.
It's my preferred method of execution.
Commander, the most untrustworthy scoundrel I know. Untrustworthy scoundrel, the commander.
She never was big on formalities. Galt Renault, at your service.
I haven't got a lot of time or patience. Why are you here?
Oh, I think you'll make a little of both for this. The Eternal Empire spent the last 5 years pillaging every world in the known galaxy. Now, how'd you like to turn all that plundering into a profit for you and yours?
I'm listening.
I happen to know where they're keeping all that ill-gotten gain. Better yet, I've got a surefire plan to steal it right out from under their noses. I just need the help of a few talented, tough customers to see it through.
Elevator purgatory. I love it. Sith's ultimate hell.
What's this generous offer going to cost me?
Only your word for now, and an even split after the fact. 50-50 couldn't be more fair. Ever heard of the Gilded Star? I'll stop you there. You haven't. It's one of the Eternal Empire's most tightly guarded secrets. A floating treasury circling the depths of a massive gas giant. The ship and the buried treasure all wrapped up into one neat little package. Well, maybe not little. By my estimation, it's the greatest sum of wealth gathered in one place since the Hutt Empire was a thing. So, you in?
Attempt to cheat me and you will regret it. Briefly.
So the standard arrangement. When you're ready to get this show on the road, we'll be heading to Vanden to lay some groundwork. Looking forward to this, partner.
I'm totally going to kill him after he's not getting his 50%. Ooh. Yeah, this place looks pleasant.
There she is, Vanden. Mind the ledges when you're walking around unless you fancy a death by scenic view.
You haven't mentioned why we're here.
Giant barge, full of money. Is this ringing any bells? It's out there somewhere, swimming below sight and scan range. Something about the magnetism here plays havoc with sensors and cheap fillings. Bottom line is, we'll never find the Gilded Star out there, which is all the more reason to get our preparations underway. Such as picking up the last member of our illustrious crew.
How many people are we going to need?
Half a dozen, give or take. This is the last one unaccounted for.
This is pretty cool.
You should be in a warehouse not far from the dockyards. I'll point out the place when I see it.
Do you know why they're cutting everybody's hours down this week?
Keep it down. It's a security thing. Happens every few weeks. They don't like people asking, so don't ask.
Nobody said anything when I signed on. Blast it! Knew I should have taken that Ilum job. Minos Mestra wouldn't jerk their crews around like this.
Nice. Excuse me.
This is the place. Ah, that container over there.
Container? What is this thing?
So, this plan I mentioned, it's going to take the best identity forger this side of the galaxy to pull off. Problem is, he's been in hiding, specifically in that, for a long time. He probably won't be too thrilled to have visitors, especially not visitors who had his safe house shipped a few thousand parsecs unannounced. Be on your toes.
What makes you think he'll cooperate?
Oh, he'll come around.
Oh, yes. I have so many mounts, and they're all very cool. I'll do a mount tour once this cutscene's over.
Dretcher, is it? They always say retirement's a good time to travel. Why don't you come and check out the new scenery?
Tiresias, you've got a lot of nerve showing your ugly mug to me again.
Tiresias?
Just a name I carried around for a while. No use to anybody now. I think you've got me confused for someone else, friend. Name's Galt Renell. Got a business proposition I think you'll want to hear about.
You can't play dumb with me, Ty. I know that face better than you do.
I don't care what kind of past you two share. We've got business to get to.
The only thing I've got to get to is finally enjoying my retirement. A little gift for your hospitality. You can mail order just about anything these days.
You'll feel that later.
Oops. Got more, eh? Guy must have really pissed this guy off. You can force choke droids. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I don't care. Oh, what do you got here? Ow. Oh, it's so cool.
Still can't roll with the punches. You perfectionist types never learn. There's no such thing as a sure thing.
Why are we trying to recruit someone who wants to kill you?
He's the one with the crutch. After I made that body double, he went and swindled half of Nar Shaddaa in my name.
Because Dretcher is literally the only one I trust to pull this off.
It's taken everything I know to stay hidden in this little prison. Every time I start to think I can leave, someone snitches on my new identities.
That true?
So maybe I encourage Dretcher's early retirement. This little box is cozier than a coffin and a better place to reflect on how stupid trying to blackmail me was. But hey, ancient history, am I right? I'm more than willing to forget about our past disagreements if you do one more job for me.
I gotta help you again.
He's asking. I'm telling. You're going to help us with a heist, or I'm going to rip you out of there and get you within an inch of your life.
That's the best dialogue in this game.
5 layers of durasteel and cortosis between you and me. We'll both be dead of old age before you make good on that.
It's True, we might never get into that safe room of yours, but I'm sure this sonic amplifier I brought will have an interesting effect on the contents. So unless you want to spend your final moments being shaken to death by the dulcet tones of the Kashyyyk Life Day Choir, I would reconsider.
I can do a Wookiee impression.
I'll do the stupid job.
Sit tight, Dretch, and get reacquainted with the concept of hygiene. We've got one more stop to make before we get to the fun part.
There's also like jobs and stuff you can do in this game. You can pick up a variety of them. Like I have scavenging and bioanalysis and also like kind of your MMO type of jobs. Yeah, I can't mount here. I can use my rocket boots probably. What the hell is going on here?
Punctual, gentlemen. Glad you could make it all this way. No trouble acquiring my little request, I take?
It's here. You got our money?
Of course, friend, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask to see the goods first.
Ooh. You likey.
Satisfied?
That's a fine piece of hardware.
That should do.
You got our money?
About that. I was really thinking we should renegotiate the price. You know, seeing as I don't need the whole missile. Yeah, I thought you might feel that way.
Launch sequence initiated. Target acquired. Total atomic dispersal in T-1 minute.
It happens. I understand.
You son of a... Make it stop!
Nah.
Hope you're a good runner.
Jumping might be faster.
T-minus 55 seconds. Warhead primed. Suffering index set to maximum.
You're gonna pay for this!
Suckers.
Abort sequence aborted. No stopping me now.
Ah, what did she do to this thing? Come on, it's not responding.
Are there any circuits you could cut?
Oh, sure, dozens. Got any ideas which ones?
Tampering detected. Emergency detonation in 5 seconds. Nice try, jerks.
Now, I cannot tell if she did a terrible job rewiring this or too good a one.
3. Oh, so close. 2. I can't wait. 1.
That was great!
Ha, ha.
Come on, that was pretty good. Admit it.
As pranks go, high marks.
Don't encourage her. Allow me to introduce my partner, Vet. She has a habit of hitting where she's not wanted, like on your nerves, for instance. Did you get the warhead, or were you too busy practicing your lines?
Yes, I got it, Grumpy Pants.
Though I guess those lizard brains will have figured out nothing's exploded by now. I'll see if I can't distract them.
Time to make ourselves scarce. We'll see you back at the hideout.
Toodles!
Yes. So, well, you actually select either Empire or Republic. And then from there you have... So, let's just say like you pick Inquisitor. From there you have like 4 different options within each class of like a specialization. So yeah, you can have like a sorcerer kind of build where you're basically all force lightning and all force power-ish, and you're more... Then yeah, you can have your big brawler up close and personal. You can dual wield. Yeah, there's every kind of option essentially. There's assassin. You can be stealthy. Even within the like firearm classes, you have like a bounty hunter stuff. You can add like a bunch of... There's even like the why a bounty hunter is kind of cool is you can make like a fire build. You can have fire stuff all over you and set everything on fire and burn the world down, or you can go more toxins, or there's all different specializations. Anything they have in other games you can essentially do here. Actually I can... So here's like the mounts. So here's like one of my cool little... I kind of roleplay these two. Like I usually use this one in cold environment. I have my chair, which I use when I'm just sitting around. I need to look like I'm a prick. And then I got my little demon lizard. Personal favorite. Yeah, you have so you have your pets, and then you have mounts, which I have all these here, which you can transfer to other characters too for the small like unlock fee. Yeah, I have all sorts of things from ships to animals to chairs. I have so much stuff. Too many things. Yes, she would love the chair. You are correct. I'll show you all my different... Actually, I'll show you the character customization thing. That's where I waste all these bitches. You can actually dual class now. That's a new thing they just came out with not too long ago, where you can switch between 2 different classes if you want, which is kind of nice. So you don't have to be stuck with just one. Like if you don't have time to make a bunch of different characters, they now give you an option to switch between the 2, which is really cool. I usually don't because I kind of role play each one as a certain class, but I could definitely see the appeal for a lot of people. She is a Inquisitor. So let's see, I'll show you. She's a Juggernaut. Kind of a real smack you in the face. I also have a Marauder dual wield 2nd class too. But so let's see. I can do this. I'm about done anyway, so it's Right past my bedtime. So here I have this. She's a sorcerer. I'll kind of show you this actually. I don't remember where she's even at. But this is kind of more of like your, I guess what you would consider a magic character, where you can have. Let's see if I can find a target here. So you have like a lot of AoE stuff at your disposal, and you're kind of more ranged, but you can just go God mode on them. It's very powerful, if I'm being honest. Oh, I'm taking on more enemies. Yeah, I love this class. It's a lot of fun just to kind of feel like a monster. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, this is your more classic mage type of character. And then what else we got? Let's roll through all my characters here. So he's my goody two shoes Jedi. Pretty cool. This is my, I love this guy's armor. I spent a lot of time coloring this thing. Oh yeah, you can also dye and color anything you want, from individual pieces to a whole armor set. I really like, this is my Republic trooper. He's like the head of an elite task force. I would love this. This has turned out so cool. And this is my bounty hunter. I have barely touched yet. He's still pretty low level, but I was going to do like a whole narrated story thing with him, but I just ran out of time. So he's just going to be a character I play. This was actually one of my early characters that I haven't played in a while, but this was kind of a pre-streaming days character, but eventually I'll probably try to finish him up. He was kind of cool. A techie Jedi. Yeah, the armor sets are amazing. You can do all the sorts of customization, coloring. You can mix and match pieces. That's a cool thing. Like even some of, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to spend a lot of real. They have cool stuff in the cartel market, the like store, but you can buy a lot of cool. Like this whole armor set here was all earned in game. They have like an end game kind of store where you can get tech fragments, which you get just by doing dungeons or activities. And you can spend those tech fragments on buying really cool armor sets that you can color and customize. Even like the boots she's wearing are just some really cheap boot from a planet that I found, and I colored them and I was like, those look sweet. But yeah, you can do stuff like that then, and it's all like transmog stuff too, so you don't have, it doesn't affect your stats or anything. Like my actual armor underneath all this is probably a hodgepodge of weird things. But I'll show you like let's see, a new character. So you can do like a boosted character if you just want to go right to level 70. I like to experience it from the beginning, but so you have your choice here between the two. So let's just say you're going to do Sith. And then from here, so you have your origin story. So you have a Sith warrior. And then from here you have, there's even more than I thought. So you have, all these are different subclasses within. So gives you the whole rundown of what each one does. And they can kind of like wield these type of weapons too. So this is kind of another cool reason. But yeah, they all have their perks, and they like each. Yeah, let's see. It's really cool. I honestly, I tell anybody that loves Star Wars and loves like role play, story immersion, it's great. The voice acting is phenomenal for both. Like I love the female voice. She's really cool. She's so evil. But yeah, you have, so each of these each have their own thing within, and then you can, like even the agents. I've heard some people say this one's like one of the best storylines in the game, and I'm really excited to get to it. I haven't yet. They're all good though. Like, okay, so Sith Warriors, more like I have played that one. That's like an in your face, we're all barbarian Sith, like where everybody's just smashing each other and it's no backstabbing. It's just like we hate everybody and I hate you and you hate me and we're all just gonna fight all the time. It's great. Sith Inquisitors more like I hate you, but I'm gonna backstab you kind of thing. Like there's a lot of outward like hate, but it's also kind of like conniving. That's what I'm currently doing right now with her. It's very like snake in the grass kind of thing. Like you're ready to strike even your like fellow Sith. They're all out to get each other, but it's more of like a long-term play. We're going to get them when they least expect it kind of thing. It's really cool. Both of these are very phenomenal. I have not played the Bounty Hunter yet, just a little bit. This one I've heard is fantastic. So I'm trying to get through all of them. That's kind of my goal in life. But yeah, it's cool. You can roll through a class storyline really quick. It's not really that long if you like avoid that. But the thing is that there's also like, so there's your class storyline and then there's planetary storylines. So if you sent to a planet, like just say you're on Coruscant, you have your class storyline quests on Coruscant, but then you also have planetary quests, which are their own huge story, but also kind of tie into yours too, that you can do that give you this whole expansive adventure with decisions, and you can kind of affect the outcome of how this planet will turn out. And it's really cool. Each one has their own like you'll get there and they'll call you like us if you once you move up the ranks in the Sith, they'll address you by Lord and whatever, and we need your help. And it's a really cool. Or I love doing the planetary storylines. Highly recommend those too. And all the side stuff all kind of ties in together. But yeah, Jedi side you have Jedi Knight, Jedi Counselor, Smuggler, Trooper. Yeah, you'll have like Sniper, Gunslinger, Scoundrel, Power Tech. That's what I'm talking about with like the Flamethrower stuff. Yeah, especially if you roleplay all this stuff, it's really cool. But yeah, I recommend it. Like I said, you can do all the class storyline for free. Subscribing isn't bad though. It's not a bad deal. It's pretty cheap. And you also get a monthly allowance of cartel coins. Yeah, they did cook. And then like the story even. Yeah, no problem. I'm all about getting people into this. You wouldn't be surprised how many people ask me that. They're all jumping in like, is this worth playing now? And I'm like, oh buddy, is it ever? That's why I don't understand why some people like that have played this for 15 years and not have done anything else. And they're like, oh man, it's not fun anymore. It's like, well, you've done everything. I was like, dude, you got 5,000 hours in the game. Like, don't tell somebody else not to play it because you're out of content. It's like, for a new player that's never played this, there's so much stuff. There's like 1,000 hours of stuff here. It's like, just chill. The game's fantastic. Just because you're mad that they didn't make something new for you fast enough. It's like, just so many whiners. It's like that in every MMO though. But even like the cartel market. So if you subscribe, you get 400 of these bad boys a month. I think it's 400 or 500. And you can also earn these in game doing some certain things. But every day they do a flash sale for like whatever. And there's also a Galactic Trade Network, which players sell stuff for in-game money. You can buy all this stuff too. So if you learn how to, like I've learned how to manipulate the market a bunch and made tons of money, which if you're into that, you can do that kind of game. But these flash sales are like, you can get some really cool stuff. If there's something you like, just wait till it's on a flash sale because I always are doing these things. You can get some pretty cool sets that way for really cheap. Yeah, I know. They're annoying. I don't understand it. So I'm like, you're talking to a brand new player that has never played any of them. Here's all the like right here. Here's all the let's see. So you got these two expansions here. You have all these other ones. Let's see, eras. Yeah, here we go. Here's all the expansions here. You got the Sith Inquisitor. Here's your main class story. Then you have the Interlude. Then you have Rise of the Hutt Cartel. Then you have Shadow of Revan. Then you have Knights of the Fallen Empire. And then Knights of the Eternal Throne. Then you have all these are all different ones. It's like so much content here. And these are all fantastic. Like Rise of the Hutt Cartel is probably the weakest one, the first one. But it's quick though. It's not too long. You can get through it pretty fast. It's still good, but it's probably the weakest of the lot. These are all like Shadow of Revan, Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne. These are all like top tier. And all the like dungeons and stuff all tie into the story too. That's how they do it. So it's really cool how you can, they feel like they have a purpose. And here's like the Galactic Season where you play, as you play and do things in game, like your weeklies and dailies. These all, you work your way up this board as like the season's like, I don't know, 200 some days or whatever it is. And you have that amount of time to work through all these levels, which have pretty cool stuff. And you can work through this pretty easily if you play quite a bit. You can also buy your way up too, but I made it through all of it last time. It was pretty cool because I had like a day left. Yeah, I know. I can't stand that, dude. When I see a Steam review, it's like 1,000 hours and I'm like, I just can't recommend this game right now. It's like, shut up. It's like over something stupid too. They did something I don't like, and thus nobody should play it. Shut the hell up. That is my word. That's my pet peeve on Steam. God, pissing me off. Yep, this is my life. I've just created so many characters here, and there's many more to come. But yeah, I usually routinely swap between these two. I kind of get in a WoW mood, and I'll do some WoW. Then I'll be like, I need some story, and I come back here. Do you have to buy any X packs? No. That's the best thing. I'm assuming you mean expansion. That I think they shouldn't have done this, to be honest. But I think once they did it, they couldn't go back on it. But yeah, your subscription gets you every expansion forever. That's the best thing. So even if you, like what I recommend some people do is subscribe for a month just to try the game. Because even if you unsubscribe, you still keep all of the expansions forever. Any expansion that comes out future is just included in the subscription. That's the best part about it. They don't piece them all to you for $15, $20 a piece. Like you just get everything. So even if you unsubscribe, you still have it. You just don't have the perks of the subscription, which there are many, and it's definitely better to play with it because you get like boosted XP. You can't do a lot of the like you can do some of the dungeon stuff, but not all of them. So there is definitely stuff, reason you need it, but if you're just trying the game though, you can do it for free. Yeah, it is very generous. They made that decision before they had all the expansions out, so I'm assuming they probably wish they wouldn't have done that because it probably would have been a better revenue stream to piece them out. But yeah, it is nice to let you keep them though. So yeah, a lot of people don't know that either. So I'm like, yeah, just subscribe for a month. Like it's like $15 or something. Maybe for 1 month. The longer you subscribe, obviously, it's just like every game, the cheaper it is. But I don't remember what the 1 month is. But yeah, for like $15, whatever, you get they even have like quite often if you go to like their website, they have what am I trying to say? Like a deal for like 3 months that they give you like a mount and whatever for pretty cheap. And then you get all the expansions. But you can download it through Steam or their website. It's probably easier just to download it from their website because then it kind of like connects you have to kind of connect your Steam account which isn't hard. I did it through Steam, but my wife does it through right through their launcher, which works fine. Either one's fine, but if you had to pick one or the other, I think it's probably easier just to do it from their site. But yeah, it's cool. Give it a go. There's guilds and everything, so if you do create a dark side character, we have a guild going right now with me and another YouTuber, Amathorian. He does a lot of Star Wars: The Old Republic content and streams. He's actually trying to get through. He has a video series going where he does each class all the way through. But he started a guild, and we kind of both bring some people in. But even if you're not, you don't have to do anything to be in the guild. That's a nice thing. It's not like a participation or anything. You just join it, and by joining it, you get XP gain as like a guild bonus. So there's no downside to doing it. You don't actually have to show up to anything really if you don't want to. Just a number, and you get like a guild command ship too, where everybody can go. Like I can actually show you that. And just hang out, and you can use all the amenities and stuff. It's pretty, like here's our guild right here. Everybody we got in it. There's like guild invasions you can do to work towards a goal. Pretty cool. There's a whole mechanic there too. We have our guild ships here. We have guild headquarters, which both have like storage. There's guild money that we can use to, if people need some money to pay for their repair stuff or whatever, they can just take out of the guild fund. It's whatever. But here's like our guild ship. It's pretty cool. It's actually one of the better guild mechanics I've seen in a, like you get this nice little intro cutscene. And then you can unlock the ship as you go and continue to expand as you recruit. But yeah, we have like a bank here. So if it's, instead of like going to the fleet, which is kind of like the hub world in this game where all the people are, you can go to your guild place and find all the same fabricators and vendors and whatever you need, banks, all sorts of stuff, mail. But yeah, you have like your ship storage, a regular storage. You have legacy storage, which goes account wide. You can also unlock stuff account wide too. So like your collections of stuff, like here's all my stuff I have collected. For instance, I can, if I bought it on another character, I can unlock it for all of my characters for like 200 or 300 cartel coins or something pretty cheap, and then you have it across all of them. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And then there is the, do I have a free, yeah, emergency fleet pass. Here, I can do this. So this is like each faction, so the Republic and the Empire, they don't commingle, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of like WoW where you have your Horde and your Alliance separated, but so this is like where everybody comes. This is the main fleet, and from here you have, it's a little overwhelming at first, but it does label everything as far as here's your supply stuff, here's your combat training, here's your strongholds and crew skills, here's your trade market, and eventually you'll be like, okay, this is a lot of stuff. But then you just kind of go around, look at everything. There's different vendors, companion gift stuff. It's all well marked, and you can find your way around. But yeah, a lot of this is, some of this stuff's like end game. A lot of this is end game over here, and yeah, there's a whole thing here. You can just kind of hang out, show off your gear, look at everybody's cool stuff, sit on your mount. Sometimes I just park myself in my chair and just let everybody look at how cool I look. It's great. Oh, bounty centers have jetpacks. Emotes, all sorts of things. Search bar. Yeah, it's cool. There's a lot to it. Very expansive game. And then, yeah, you can activity stuff. You have, here's like the PvP. So you have PvP war zones, arenas, Galactic Starfighters, like the Starfighter thing. It's really cool. Starfighter's pretty sweet. And you have the PvP challenge thing. You can issue challenges to people and fight them. You have heroic missions, which are pretty cool. You have group finders. You can queue up for anything. So if you just want to run like a quick flashpoint for your daily, weekly, you can just do that right here. Click what you want to do. Uprisings are like a shorter version of a dungeon. They're pretty cool. Easy way to get. You see what rewards you get for completing it. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's kind of why I like to go back and forth too. Yeah, like when I'm in a fantasy mood, I'll jump into WoW. And I'll do it for a little while, but then I'm like, yeah, I need that. I like this game because it's not. WoW is fun. It's got that challenge to it. But this is, it's nice sometimes just to come here and just not be stressed out the whole time and just have that power trip fantasy. You get a lot of that here where you can there's some harder stuff. Like you can jump into master mode or veteran dungeons that actually require some like, okay, I got to think about this a little bit. But a lot of the story stuff, it's just, you're just an awesome, cool Sith. And it's fun just to kind of turn the brain off, button mash and just choke people out. And yeah. It's nice. It's a relaxing time. It's kind of why I come back here time to time. Like, yeah, every time I get back, I'm like, I should do this more often. But yeah, I kind of float between the two. Kind of been an action kick lately, but yeah, I do a lot of MMO on streams, especially because it's easy enough to stop and talk to people, and I can let people on an elevator forever. Yeah, it does feel like a second job. And this game doesn't feel like that. That's the thing. You don't have to do anything. There's no, you got to keep up and do this kind of thing. And if you do things with other people too, it pulls, like everything's level zoned. You're fine. I don't sleep as it is. So that's the cool thing too. So if you go to a area with your buddy, let's say your buddy's just starting, or let's just say you were just starting. And I know I say it a lot. You'll find that a common theme around here. So let's just say you were starting and you're in an easier area. If I go to that easy area to just kind of like quest with you or something, it'll pull me down to like a level capped area. So it's really nice. So then everybody can do the thing together without me just feeling like an overpowered. That's the one thing I don't like about WoW is if somebody helps you, they just start one-shotting everything. And it's like, okay, well, that wasn't fun for me, but thank you, maybe, I guess. Like, I don't want to just be walking around whacking things and everything just dies. Like, it's not fun. But yeah, you can do that. So it's not like you're constantly annoying your new person by either not doing anything and letting them kill something, or you can participate and it's like an equal fight. And then like if you do a dungeon with somebody that's higher level than you, it'll pull them to your level. You still won't be quite as powerful because you won't have the gear, but at least you won't be like underwater. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. All right, I'll call it here then. Thanks for stopping by, dude. This is fun. Like having new people. But yeah, it was a little bit quiet tonight. You met Ashley earlier, but yeah, we have a lot of people. Tanis, he's really cool. He's out here all the time. Devs, he's out here. Everybody's super chill. They all play this game or WoW. We came in with the intention of this community was to make it super chill. We got a Discord too if you're into that. Everybody hangs out there too. Yeah, chill vibes are the thing. We're not stressed. We don't want to be stressed. We're too old to be stressed. We all have to work and have lives, so we don't need that in our gaming. Yeah, definitely stop back out. I'm here. I'm streaming most days. Officially, like Sunday and Monday are my off days. Sometimes I stream anyway. But yeah, I kind of post a schedule. So if you're only interested in WoW or Star Wars, you can see those days too. Sweet. I think it's linked at the top of chat. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I'm around. And if I don't know the answer, I know somebody that does. Yeah, it'd be cool to get you in here. I think you'll like it. You're at Beer Alley. Yeah, I usually start at probably around 8 o'clock most nights, Eastern. I don't know which time zone you're in, but till about 11. So I'm about an hour overdue. All right, everybody. I'll bid you all farewell. Good night, all of you lurkers. Appreciate you as always. Like, subscribe if you want to. No pressure. But it does help. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Here to help. You have a great night. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.